Hey, welcome back to the channel. I am Lonnie Webb, and most of you know who I am. And I am coming to you today to ask for a little bit of help. You see, a friend of mine, Dr. Alexander Leitz, is a PhD in cosmology, I think. Very, very, very spiffy, wild stuff. He and I collaborated mildly. I wrote him a couple of manuscripts for his Doctor Who season 14? That may be right. And he published both of those. I didn't think they were very strong, but they were better than the series that the BBC put up. He saw something that I wrote and encouraged me to publish it. And so I finished it out. I wrote it out as a novella, and I'm going to put it together with some bonus material that ties into things that ham radio operators would recognize. So there's some fun there for ham radio people in this book. And that would include the short story that Dr. Alex and I collaborated on producing a production audio. And you can find that both, I think you can find it on his channel, and you can find it here on the Radio Engine channel. So what I need your help with, and this goes for everybody who listens to Rabbi from Another Planet, everybody who follows my channel, On Comics people, and to the ham radio people, KG5WHQ 73, 72. I have no idea what to title my book. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some market research. And those of you who choose to participate, I'm going to actually give you a chance to buy the book on Amazon, and then I'm going to buy it back from you. That is, I'm going to give you a gift certificate in return for an honest review. But let's start with the basics. What in the world title would stop a person looking through a list of titles and draw their attention to the book? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the description. I'm going to put in the description a poll, and if you would express your interest in the titles that I list, and maybe write in some thoughts of your own, and be sure and include email address or some kind of means for me to contact you, because I have to have that in order to make good on the promotion I'm doing. And it would help if that's the same email address you use on your Amazon account. Just sharing that. Now, let's see. What I'm thinking, well, let me do this. Let me tell you what the story is about. It's about a boy growing up in the 70s, and it's just after Star Wars dropped. Just after Star Wars debuted in the theaters, all those cool things that happened for the very first time in terms of merchandising, in terms of comic books, all the things that an 8-year-old or a 10-year-old boy would have seen in his life as he lived in Middle America. I choose Middle America because I actually know Middle America. Actually, I'm from the South, so that may not be quite true. Never mind. It works. It works. So we have a little boy. We have a family. I'm putting him in a rural America environment because most Americans at that time were from rural America, at least as I recall it. My memory may be wrong, but that's okay. It's a fun story. There is a professor, an archaeologist, and his job in life is, well, to do archaeology. And as a result of that, there are some scary things that are going to happen. This story is very reflective of his of consequences that result from one of his adventures into Nepal. Things get very Lovecraftian. If you like Lovecraft stories, you're going to enjoy this. If you're a kid and you don't know who Lovecraft is, that's okay. That's okay. You're going to form a dictionary habit because there are words in the book. Which is to say, if you want your kid or grandkid to develop a dictionary habit, this might be a tool for that. The book is aimed to be accessible by young people and to be interesting to people my age. So it should be an open field of interest as long as the person holding the book actually likes to read words. It gets supernatural, but it doesn't violate anybody's religion too bad. I've left some specific holes in the manuscript, meaning that if you are a Christian or Jewish person, you're going to see some things that when you fill in those holes with what you know already, it's going to be a much scarier story. All that said, I'm going to link to the poll, and I'm going to put some words together, and I want to know which title draws your attention to find out more. You know, when you see the titles that could go on this book, and I'll leave a space for you to write your own. Maybe. That could get silly. Leave the silly to me. I'm going to leave titles in the poll. Pick one, or maybe two, and just let me know what is the best title to draw you into the product. I think next week we'll be doing book covers, and I'm airbrushing a few. So let me know what you think. Feel free to comment in the comments. It helps share this out if you hit the like button, if you comment on it, and just hit the share button and email the link to somebody who might be interested in Lovecraft horror. And this story is meant to be at a level that it's a little bit scary, but a lot interesting for little boys, for little girls, for grown-ups. And I think we could possibly get it in time for Christmas. I'll try. Let's see what happens. Come back and tell me what you're thinking as soon as you can, and it will help me a great deal. Thanks a lot, everybody. And this is KG5WHQ, also known as On Comics, on Radio Engine.